Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Ram
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is 9th of May. It is Thursday. It is Vaishakha Masa or Madhusudana Masa, Sukla Paksham, Vidyatadi. So there are no Vaishnava events today. So, but there is tomorrow. It is Akshaya Tritiya. So just in advance notice. It is very auspicious day for all kinds of startups, especially for the spiritual activities. That is tomorrow. Okay. So for today, we shall quickly move into Srimad Bhagavatam. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami is speaking Savanakadi sages. So now, after hearing from Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj, he is completely absorbed in Krishna consciousness and purified from all contaminations. So, Upadadi Matin Krishna Autreyaha Satim Vyadhat. He is now properly situated. And when he has situated, he has left all the Atmajaya Tatagara Potu Dravina Bandashu. Rajye cha Avikale Nityam Virodham Mamatang Jaho. He left everything. He detached from everything else. Now, understanding that he is nearer to his death. So now today, Sutta Goswami is further saying that knowing that his imminent death is coming nearby, and he has asked all the questions related to Atma Tattva, Tattva Nishayam Atmanaha, that is Atma Tattvam from the Sukadeva Goswami. And so when he was asking, he was completely absorbed with wrapped in attention in hearing about the Krishna and thinking of only Krishna and so faithfully, and he is the great soul. Likewise, Sutta Goswami is glorifying Parikshit Maharaj, how he was hearing, and he left Dharma, Artha, Kama. So all these three he left over, and then now he is set out only for the liberation by hearing Krishna Katha. And similarly, Sutta Goswami is also, he's praising that, oh Saunakari sages, like you are asking me, like Parikshit was asking Sukadeva Goswami. So likewise, Sutta Goswami is saying to Saunakari sages. So we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam second canto. Chapter 4, verse number 3rd and 4th. पप्रच्च च इमम् एवार्धम् यन्मं पृच्छत सत्तमाः कृष्णानुभावश्रवणे श्रद्धधानो महामनाः संस्तं विज्ञाय सन्न्यस्य कर्मत्रैवर्गिकं च यत् वासुदेवे भगवति आत्मभावं दृढं गतः पप्रच्च च इम एवार्धम् पप्रच्च च. So he also so the Goswami saying, Parikshit Maharaj has asked Sukadeva Goswami, Papracha imam evardham. So what is the evardham? What is the purpose? because he was samstam vijnaya. So his imminent death is nearby. So that's why paprityacha imam evadham. Yanmam prutyata sattamaham. And like, oh Saunika, this is just like you are asking me. Likewise, Parikshit has asked all these questions to Sukadeva Goswami. Yanmam prutyata sattamaham. You are all sattamaha, devotees of Krishna. And then further he is saying, Krishna Anubhava Shravane Sraddhadanu Mahamanaha. Krishna Anubhava Shravane. He is Krishna Anubhava. What is wrapped in thought of Krishna? Shravane, he has been hearing. So Parikshit is hearing like that. Krishna Anubhava Shravane Sraddhadanu Mahamanaha. So he is the full of faith, and he is the Mahamanaha, great soul. He is hearing with that great soul with full faith and observing in Krishna and asking and hearing all these questions from Sukadeva Goswami. Krishnanubhava Shravane Sraddhadanu Mahamanaha. Samstam Vijnaya Sanyasya. Samstam Vijnaya. So knowing that Samstam, it is the death, Vijnaya, being informed. So he knows that he is going to die sooner. Samstam Vijnaya. Sanyasya karma traivargikam chayat. And sanyasya, he has renounced everything. What are they? Karma traivargikam chayat. And the material activities, the fruitive activities, they are traivargikam. What are the traivargikam? The dharma, artha, and kama. Or the three principles: religion, economic development, and sense gratification. These are the traivargikam. Karma traivargikam chayat. So he has left all these things. Traivargikam chayat. Vasudevi Bhagavati Atma Bhavam Dudam Gataha. And unto the Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Atma Bhavam, with the attraction of love towards the Lord. Dudam Gataha. Now he is firmly fixed, and Gataha is achieved, already done, already it has happened. So he has achieved the love of Godhead. Vasudevi Bhagavati Atma Bhavam Dudam Gataha. So now he is the perfect Krishna conscious person. Likewise, Sutta Goswami is saying, Paprityacha imam yavadham yenmam prutyata sattamaha Krishnanubhava shravane shraddhadano mahamanaha samstam vijnaya sanyasya karma traivargikam chayat Vasudevi Bhagavati Atma Bhavam Dudam Gataha. So, translation for this verse. O great sages, the great soul Maharaja Parikshit, constantly wrapped in thought of Lord Krishna, knowing well of his imminent death, renounced all sorts of fruitive activities, namely acts of religion, economic development, and sense gratification, and thus fixed himself firmly in his natural love for Krishna and asked all these questions exactly as you are asking me. And purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So can I request two volunteers? So it's a long purport. So many verses, Sanskrit verses are there. They are new verses. So can I request the first devotee take the turn and then until here, until absolute Lord of my heart. Can I request unallocated devotee today to read this purport, first paragraph?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mata. Yes, Mataji, please. Yeah.
The three activities of religion, economic development, and sense gratification are generally attractive for conditioned souls struggling for existence in the material world. Such regulated activities prescribed in the Vedas are called the Karma Kandya conception of life. And householders are generally recommended to follow the rules just to enjoy material prosperity both in this life and the next. Most people are attracted by such activities. Even in the activities of their modern godless civilization, people are more concerned with economic development, and sense gratification without any religious sentiments. As a great emperor of the world, Maharaja Parikshit had to observe such regulations of the Vedic Karma Kandiya section. But by his slight association with Sukadeva Goswami, he could perfectly understand that Lord Krishna, the absolute personality of Godhead, Vasudeva, for whom he had a natural love since his birth, is everything. And thus he fixed his mind firmly upon him, renouncing all modes of Vedic Karma Kandiya activities. This perfection stage is attained by a jnani after many, many births. The jnanis or the empiric philosophers endeavoring for liberation are thousands of times better than the fruity workers. And out of hundreds of thousands of such jnanis, one is liberated factually. And out of hundreds of thousands of such liberated person, even one person is rarely found who can firmly fix his mind unto the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, as declared by Lord himself in the Bhagavad Gita 7.19. Maharaja Parikshit is specifically qualified with the word Mahamana, which puts him on an equal level with the Mahatmas described in the Bhagavad Gita. In the later age also, there have been many Mahatmas of this type, and they also gave up all Karmakandiya conception of life, solely and wholly depending on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Lord Chaitanya, who is Lord Krishna himself, taught us in his Sishtakshtaka, आश्लिष्य वा पादरदां विनष्टुमा मदर्शना मर्महदां करोदु वा यदा तदा वा विददादु लम्बडो मत्प्राणनादस्तु स एव नात्पर. Lord Krishna, who is the lover of many devotees, women, may embrace this fully surrendered maidservant, or may trample me with his feet, or he may render me broken hearted by not being present before me for a long duration of time, but still he is nothing less than the absolute Lord of my heart. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Can I request other devotee to read the next part? So it contains many new verses. Any other volunteer? Sita Sundari Mataji, Atlam Lala Prabhuji. Would you like to try?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Srila Jiva Goswami spoke his
Okay, I shall do the Sanskrit, but Prabhuji, you read the translations.
yes. Okay, please.
विरचय मयि दण्डं दीनबन्धो दयामेव गतिरिह न भवत्तः काचिदन्या ममास्ति निपततु शतकोटिनिर्भरं वानवाम्भः तदपि किल पयोदः स्तूयते चातकेन.
O Lord of the poor, do what you like with me. Give me either mercy or punishment, but in this world I have none to look to accept your lordship. The
Rataka bird.
yeah, okay. The Chataka bird always pray for the cloud regardless of whatever. It uh, it showers rain or sorry for me. It shower rain or mm, through thunderbolt. Yeah. Can you read it? Yes, sir. Yeah. See. That's it. Yeah, please. Continue.
Srila Madhavendra Puri, Srila Madhavendra Puri, the grand spiritual master of Lord Chaitanya, took leave of all karma, kanda, obligation in the following words. Sandhya Vandana Bhavadram Astu Bhavato Vau Snana Tabhya Namo Bho Deva Pitrasya Cha Tarpana Vidau Naham Shama
Yatam.
Dam Jatra Kapi Nishadya Jadava Kulottamasya Kamsha Dapisha Shara Smaram Agham Harami Tat Alam Manya Kimanya Me. O my evening prayer, all good unto you. O my morning bath, I bid you goodbye. O my demigods and forefathers, please excuse me. I am unable to perform any more offerings for your pleasure. Now I have dedicated to free myself from all reactions of sin simply by remembering anywhere and everywhere the great descendant of Judu and the great enemy of Krishna, Lord Krishna. I think that this is sufficient for me. So, what is the use of further endeavors? Srila Madhavana Puri said further.
Shall I raise it myself?
Yes, kindly, please.
मुग्धं मां विगतस्तु नीतिनिपुना भ्रान्तमुहुरैवैदिकाः मन्दं बान्धवसञ्चया जडदयं मुक्तधराः सोदराः उन्मत्तं धनिनो विवेकचतुराः कामं महदाम्बिकं मोक्तुं न क्षामते मनागपि मनो गोविन्दपादस्पृहाम्.
Let the sharp moralist accuse me of being illusioned. I do not mind. Expert in Vedic activities may slander me as being misled. Friends and relatives may call me frustrated. My brothers may call me a fool. The wealthy Maimonides may point me out as mad, and the learned philosophers may assert that I am much too proud. Still, my mind doesn't budge as inch from the determination to serve the lotus feet of Govinda, though I be unable to do it.
And also Prahlad Maharaj said, धर्मार्धकम् इति मोभिः हितस्त्रिवर्गः ईक्षात्रयेण इदमौ विविधा च वार्तम् मन्ये तद्येतदखिलं निगमस्य सत्यं स्वात्मात्मनं स्वसुहृदः परमस्य पुंसः.
Religion, economic development, and sense gratification are celebrated as three means of attaining the path of salvation. Of these, Ikshatriya, especially that is knowledge of all self, knowledge of fruitive activities and logic, and also politics and economics are different means of livelihood. All these are different subjects of Vedic education, and therefore I consider them temporary engagements. On the other hand, surrendering unto the Supreme Lord Vishnu is a factual gain in life, and I consider it the ultimate truth. Bhagavatam 7.6.26. The whole matter is concluded in the Bhagavad Gita 2.41 as Vyavasya Vyavasayika Buddhi, or the absolute path of the perfection of Sri Baladeva Vidyabhushan, a great Vaishnava scholar, defines as the Bhagavatam Archana Rupika Nishkama Karmavir Vishuddha Chitta, accepting transcendental loving serve to the Lord as the prime duty, free from fruitive reactions. So, Maharaja Parikshit was perfectly right when he firmly accepted the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, renouncing all karma kanda conception of life.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Jai. And so this is very long purport. It is explaining about this verse and the context. So Srila Prabhupada explains. So here, Maharaja Parikshit, he has completely absorbed. So Upadari Matim Krishni Autreya Satim Vedat. And he was asking, inquiring from Sukadeva Goswami. So here in this verse, he is कृष्णानुभावश्रवणे श्रद्धदानु महामनाः वासुदेवी Bhagavati Atma Bhavam Dudam Gataha. How come it would happen? How come he can renounce all the karmic dharma, artha, kam, moksha, all these things? Likewise, Prabhupada is giving all these explanations from the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. आश्लेषवापादतां पिनस्तु मां मादर्शनान् मर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्पुराणातस्तु स एव न परः. Either you kill or either you punish me or you bless me. It doesn't matter. I always fall only onto your lotus feet. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood. Similarly, Rupa Goswami is also saying, comparing himself with the Jataka bird. Jataka bird, it doesn't go to the land to drink the water. It stays in the sky and looking for the cloud to rain. That is the Jataka bird. So its nature is that. So either it doesn't matter if there are thunderbolts are coming from the clouds or the water is coming or the rain is falling. So just like a Jataka bird, I'm just going to look towards you, oh my dear Lord, only for your mercy. Likewise, Suta Goswami saying, Stuite cha chatakena. And then further, Srila Prabhupada is saying about the Madhavendra Puri's example. So Madhavendra Puri, so when he is completely Krishna consciousness, he doesn't care about all other activities. Sanjavandana Bhadramastu Bhavato Bho Snanatubhyam Namo Bho Devaha Pitrasya Tatpana Vidau. So all the Sandhya Vandanas and also taking bath early in the mornings or evenings, some such kind of things for the sake of as part of the karma kandic activities, and also offering the oblations to the forefathers. Naham Kshama Kshamyetam. So please forgive me, I am now not taking all these things. Yatra Kwapi Nishadha Yavad Pulottamasya Kamsad Vishaha Smaram Smaram Agam Harami Tadalam Manye Kim Anyena Me. So it is the mood of Madhavendra Puri. So I have taken the service of Krishna. So I'm keeping all other activities aside. This is sufficient for me. What is the use of any other further endeavors? And Mugdhamam Nividattu Niti Nipuna Bhanta Muhurai Vaidikaha Mandham Bhadav Sanchaya Jhadriyam Muktadaraha Sodaraha Unmattam Dhanino Viveka Chituraha Kama Mahadambikam Moktum Nakshamate Managapi Mano Govinda Padaspraham. It doesn't matter if someone is asking me expert in Vedic activities may slander me as being a misled, or if my friends and relatives may be calling me frustrated, my brothers call me a fool. It doesn't matter anything if whoever is calling me like that. But only Mano Govinda Padaspraham. This is I am keeping my mind at the lotus feet of the Lord. So likewise, and also similarly in the same context, Bhakta Prahlad also saying that one. So he is also completely absorbed. Likewise, Prabhupada is bringing all beautiful points. It is very long purport, but due to time consciousness, we don't go further. And here Prabhupada is mentioning about Vyavasayatmika Buddhihi. So it is only Vyavasayatmaka Buddhihi Ekehe Kurunandana, only proper with determination. Bahusaka Henantasha Buddhayo Avyasayinam. There are so many other paths. People they don't take, but only come to Krishna consciousness only. That is the path of Mahamanaha. Prabhupada is explaining that is the and also Prabhupada is explaining further by Baladeva Vidyabhushan, a great Vaishnava scholar, defines this as the Bhagavad Archana Rupika Nishkama Karma Bihi Vishuddha Chittaha. This is completely freed from all kinds of material entanglements or material activities or fruitive activities. This is Dharma Prochita Kaitavotra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vejyam Vastavamatra Vasu Sivadam Tapatriyon Molanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimva Paririshvaraha Sadjo Priya Avrujyatetra Krutibih Susrushabih Tatchana. This is the second verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is Srimad Bhagavatam is transcendental to all these material activities. So this is Parikshit now. He is left all these activities. He is absorbed only in the Krishna. Vasudevi Bhagavati Atma Bhavam Dudhangataha. Likewise, Sutta Goswami is explaining to Saunakadi sages. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Papratyacha imam evardham yanmam prutyata sattamaha krishnanubhava shravane shraddhano mahamanaha samstam vijnaya sanyasya karma traivargikam chayat vasudevi bhagavati atma bhavam dudam gataha. So that is the mode of a pure devotee. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, we shall quickly move into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So it is a small letter only. So it is letter to Vamanadeva, February 12th, 1970, Los Angeles. Can I request Radha Sevaka Mataji to read this letter, please?
Hare Krishna. Please accept my blessings, my dear Vamanadev. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated February the 2nd, 1970, along with the letter from Sriman April Grover, your St. Louis newsletter, and one handbill. Right. I may inform you that by the grace of Krishna and the mission of spreading Krishna consciousness is being enthusiastically pushed on for the benefit of the whole world by the assistance of all my disciples, good souls like yourself and your good wife. I'm so happy to see that you have introduced our Bhakti Yoga or Krishna consciousness classes in 2 universities, St. Louis University and Washington University. This is the real course of study for human beings, and we should use such good opportunities to give the young collegiate boys and girls the education of spiritual science. So please conduct these courses diligently to influence the hearts of the students and encourage them to participate in your temple activities as well as weekly classes at the universities. I'm glad to learn that your Sunday Prashadam Love Feast has grown to 50 persons attending and participating in our Krishna Conscious program. And also you are holding successful Kirtana in the high schools. These young people are our future in Krishna consciousness, so try your best to convince them of the importance of this movement. I have replied the letter from Anil Grover, Julie, and I hope this answers will satisfy his questions. You may further encourage him to chant regularly on his beads, follow the 4 regulative principles, and study our scriptures with your help. If this chanting is sincerely performed and the regulative principles strictly followed, Krishna will give intelligence in such a way to remove all doubt and answer all questions of philosophy from within the heart of the devotee. This regular program is essential. Please offer my blessings also to your wife, Indira Darcy, and to the other boys and girls and devotees there. I hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila
Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji, from this letter?
Obviously, Srila Prabhupada is talking about Krishna consciousness being available in universities. He's quite happy with the fact that their spiritual education is going on in colleges and schools. And he's quite happy with the Sunday program. And he's also mentioning that the young children are the future. And obviously we should, especially in the Krishna conscious movement, so we should encourage them in a spiritual way nicely. And that the 4 the association books, chanting and reading the books, chanting, following the regulative principles, that should be always done so that Krishna we can hear him from the heart, and we will be given instruction from the heart if we follow sincerely.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for kindly summarizing this letter. Okay, any other takeaway points, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. So this Sunday feast programs are encouraging. So it is attracting at least 50 devotees on every Sunday. That kind of activities one has to, whenever they get an opportunity, to invite the devotees to home or somewhere to start as a Krishna consciousness serving in the mood. Okay, so that is my takeaway.
Yeah, prasadam distribution is the first key factor also to engage people at the first neophyte devotee to attract them in Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
That's why this is the chance. If any festival, you have to give them prasadam. If people they don't like about Krishna Katha, but we can give them prasadam. Then prasadam, due to prasadam, it can purify their mind.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for kindly sharing, adding those points. Yes. Okay, so that is Love Feast, Sunday's Love Feast program. Okay, that is any other additions? Okay, and that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today evening at 8 p.m., we have got Krishna book reading with Shyam Gudwada Prabhuji and Ramnath Sukha Prabhuji, going through journey of Krishna's pastimes from Krishna book. That is very adventurous going on, so Krishna's adventures, and we are relishing to hear all Krishna Katha at 8 p.m. Okay, that's all from the announcement side from me. And dear devotees, if you have got any updates or you wanted to share anything, kindly share. Otherwise, we shall proceed with further chanting.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, but tomorrow is Akshay Tritiya.
Yes.
Is there any what is the best way to do that? Is it necessary to fasting to do the, or what are the any other? Can you give some tips?
For the Akshaya Tritiya, anything it is done, it will yield immeasurable returns. So, I think, yeah, there is some information shared in the special Vaishnava days. It is mentioning about the Lord. Also, it is the starting of the Chandana Yatra for the Lord. But from our service perspective, chanting of holy names, that is one thing, and also performing some great endeavors for Krishna's sake, for the pleasure of Krishna. So that is say a day for new beginnings, a good day to start an auspicious project or effort. The word Akshaya means inexhaustible. Tritiya is the third day of the moon, and yeah, so we do not even have to check astrological muhurtas. It is unnecessary. So such a auspicious day is tomorrow. One does not, whatever one does for devotees and for Krishna, that person will get more benefit, and it is eternal benefit and never lost. So this is generally people they do bhajans, inviting Vaishnavas home and giving the feast, the prasadam. That is the most auspicious thing than any other activity. Prasadam distribution, and also sometimes giving water and prasadam and umbrella and then shoes to other living entities. That kind of activities are also mentioned by other karma kanda activities as part of Akshaya Tritiya. Some people are buying a gold. Gold is the place for the Kali Purusha to live in. It is one of the places. Pancha Amuni Panchasthanani. This is also five places. Not only the intoxication, gambling, women, and also killing. Not only those four. Also, the gold is also fifth one. People are unknowingly they're buying so many gold and jewelries. But one has to perform devotional activities. Gold is the place for the Kali Purusha to live in. Okay, so that is one. But actually, the most auspicious activity is prasadam distribution to the Vaishnavas and all the living entities. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other? Hope that makes sense.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंतकोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण कॉन्शियस devotees जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद